Yeah, I got more shit about this shit. The more I research this, the more wild it gets. These two things, your vestibular system and your nervous system, are so closely linked that it brought me to the next fucking question that I had. Which came first? My trauma or my vestibular problems? And the answer is yes. That's it. They're co-married together. They have a joint fucking checking account. They're splitting custody of your goddamn panic. And it doesn't matter who lit the match. You're still stuck with the bonfire. Let's say your inner ear goes glitchy first. Like maybe you had an infection. Maybe your crystals wandered off like drunk little toddlers. Whatever. Those signals get scrambled. And your brainstem, she's a fucking drama queen. Instead of being like, oh, that's weird input. Instead, it's like, we've been poisoned. We're fucking dying. And then your heart starts pounding, your gut flips inside out, and your amygdala shows up like a raccoon in a dumpster fire. That's why vestibular problems feel like terror. They're hardwired into that whole survival circuit. But let's flip it. Let's say your trauma comes first. You get slammed into chronic fight or flight, and your amygdala's running 24/7, like a car alarm that nobody knows how to turn off. Now your whole entire sensory input's getting filtered through panic goggles. So even normal vestibular signals, like turning your head or riding in a car, get treated as a fucking threat. Nothing's wrong with your ear juice, but your brainstem reads everything as red alert. So you get dizzy, nauseous, disoriented, dizzy, all because your trauma filter is screaming unsafe at every level of input. And here's where it gets real stupid. Once that whole loop gets started, good luck telling them apart. Ear problems make your nervous system panic. Nervous system panic makes your ear problems worse. It's like a couple in a toxic marriage. One screams, the other screams louder. Next thing you know, the cops are at your door. It doesn't matter who started it, you're still fucked. And I see every one of y'all in my comments like, cool, so I'm doomed forever. Chronic fight or flight for the rest of my life. No, you're not doomed forever. You're just working with a system that's going to take time to untangle. The nervous system has plasticity. It can rewire. It can learn new pathways. But sometimes it can feel like trying to train a drunk raccoon to drive a stick shift. It's going to take patience, repetition, and sometimes a professional standing there going, hey, dumbass, keep your eyes on the fucking road. So what do you do if you don't know who started the fight? Well, you treat both of them. You do vestibular drills if your ear's involved. And I'm not talking spinning in a chair until you puke. I know it's fun. This other shit's boring as hell, but it fucking works. You're going to stare at your thumb or a sticker on the wall as you turn your head from side to side, like you're shaking your head at the stupidity of existence. That's called gaze stabilization. It forces your eyes and ears to stop gaslighting each other. You can also do slow nods like you're agreeing with an imaginary asshole. You're basically just showing your nervous system and vestibular system, see, we can move and not die. You can also do rocking, swaying, getting in a fucking hammock. That's predictable motion. And it's basically vestibular Xanax. And then you do nervous system regulation if trauma is involved. That's going to be things like taking long breaths with long, slow exhales, humming, chanting, shaking your arms and stomping around your kitchen like Godzilla. Trauma kept you stuck in hypervigilance, so you got to give your body cues that it's safe now. And you do that by feeding the wiring new input. And here's the really fucking cool part. Most of that stuff works on both. Rocking chills out the vestibular system and the vagus nerve. Rolling on the floor tells your inner ear that you're moving. And it also tells your freeze response that you're not a fucking corpse. Walking while turning your head looks stupid as hell, but it retrains that ear-brain wiring that tells your amygdala that you're not dying in fucking Costco. And here's the fucking punchline of it all. Whether it was your trauma causing problems with your vestibular system, or your vestibular system fucking up your trauma response, it doesn't fucking matter. There's still the divorced parents who are ruining fucking Christmas. You're the one cleaning up the mess either way. And cleaning up the mess looks like safe, predictable inputs over and over until your nervous system stops filing false death reports every time you turn your goddamn head.